What is up? What is up? What is up? Comment your questions. Comment one if you can hear me. I'm out on the beach, so I know the ocean and the wind be getting in the way. But just want to come on here, get back, give some free game. Make sure y'all paying attention. Just finished running. Just finished about 2-mile run on the beach. Just chilling in the sand now, doing some grounding, some sunbathing. It is hot today. It's like 85, but it feels hotter. What questions y'all got? What questions y'all got? Let's get to it. Health, wealth, mindset, motivation. What diseases y'all dealing with? What you need help with? How can I get you right? 9 p.m. in Italy. Shout out to Italy in the building. You can hear me, yup. You know I'm on the beach. As always, just finished my run. Just finished my run on the beach. What questions y'all got? Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Y'all know what I'm sipping post-run, post-workout, seamoss juice. Y'all know the video. Stop drinking the post-workout protein shakes and drink post-workout seamoss juice. The protein shakes is messing up your digestive tract, causing mucus in your system, and much more. Let me see. I don't recommend beetroot. Shout out to Brooklyn in the building. Free game. If you got leaky gut, those symptoms are covered in my Holistic Health University. Go to the protocol titled Digestive Issue Protocol. Knock that out. But many times, leaky gut, digestive issues are caused by, like what I just said, too much protein, foods that are hard to digest and break down, like meat. You are not a lion, a tiger, or a bear. Your digestive tract is 9 times the length of your body, unlike a lion, a tiger, or a bear. Yours is also very rigid. Like when you drop the thing down in a game, the lion, tigers, and bears is very smooth, so it's easy to digest that meat. Yours is not like that. So therefore, you may have leaky gut syndrome. On top of that, you're eating dairy. Most people are lactose intolerant, even if you're not diagnosed with it, because you're not supposed to be consuming that. So that could be, we need to figure out what caused the leaky gut issue before we focus on the cure. But you know I don't cure anything. I'm not a medical doctor. I do not practice medicine. I do not use pills. I do not encourage pharmaceuticals. I do not know what I'm talking about. I just so happen to post way more testimonials than any of your doctors ever has. That's all. I love you, dude. I love you for supporting me. Tips on getting over binge eating. If you're binge eating, and many times you're binge eating and you're having those cravings because you still got parasites in your gut, your colon and your intestine is still backed up. So you need to do a detox. I recommend my 30-day detox and reset protocol, which is in the Ultimate Alkaline Detox Bundle, which you get for free when you join the Holistic Health University for $29.99. That equates to $1 per day to get detailed protocols for every single disease and illness, all my ebooks for free, and so much more. Let me see. How can you get your voice back? I would need to know what caused it in the first place, but it sounds like you need some throat soothing, so definitely some hot tea for sure. Let's see what other questions y'all got. Yeah, upper respiratory tract infection, you definitely should do the C, you can do this, actually the C199999 protocol in the Ultimate Bundle, which you get for free when you join the university. But definitely should be consuming some mullein leaf. It will be great for you. Something about gluten berry. Yeah, link in the bio to join the university. Link in the bio for any of the herbs. Anything I recommend, let me see. I don't recommend molasses. If you got low iron, I have the iron anemia protocol in the Holistic Health University, but you need to be consuming high iron herbs and foods like kale. Also, Jamaican sarsaparilla root is one of the highest herbs in iron. Shout out to Texas. Can cleansing help suppress symptoms, or can they cleanse you from the disease altogether? Not all diseases, but the ones that you say can be cleansed completely. I'm not sure the way you worded it, but no, these things can get completely gone. Completely gone. Poof. No pills, no doctors, no surgeries, no treatments. No longer having the symptoms, gone. So you're cleansing in order to get these diseases gone, right? You have to get the trash out of your system to get your system functioning at a high level. No, I do not recommend chickpeas for the gut cleanse. Chickpeas are the only bean that I do recommend, but beans in general, even chickpeas, are hard on your digestive tract. They're hard to break down and digest. If you have digestive issues, you shouldn't even really be consuming vegetables until you get them fixed, because vegetables are also a little harder to digest than fruits. So you should only be consuming fruits. And again, if you're dealing with digestive issues, even with the fruits, you may want to juice those. I need that detox kit. The detox you get for free when you join the Holistic Health University. Click the link in the bio to join that. What other questions y'all got? Keep the questions coming. Yeah, link in the bio, that top one right there. Click that right there. If you need any of the herbs, click that one right there. The herbs, the meal prep, the seamoss juice, soursop seamoss juice, watermelon seamoss juice, tamarind seamoss juice. 2 ingredients, Conjus crispus, which is the purple seamoss, and whatever the fruit is that I mentioned. Let's see. What other questions y'all got? Let's go. What's in your iron tonic? As I mentioned, a lot of the high iron herbs: sarsaparilla root, yellow dock, dandelion root, burdock root, quassia chips, soursop leaf, which is great for fighting cancer and preventing cancer, clove, which is great for your immune system for fighting off flu-like symptoms, cold-like symptoms. What else? A few other things. Everything ships nationwide in the U.S. Ships everywhere in the U.S. If you got toenail fungus, that means you got bacteria built up in your system. You definitely need to cleanse and detox, preferably a fruit fast, which that's all explained on how to fast properly, how to break your fast, what herbs, how to mix them, how to make them, how to prepare them, all that stuff, where to get them, all in the Holistic Health University. Dig the sunglasses, I appreciate it. I just like the fact nobody looks like me. My goal is to always make sure nobody looks like me. So when I seen these, I said, let me have those. Y'all know how I move. Y'all know how I move. And it's just fun too, because it's like, you wouldn't even know. These are just, they look weird, but they look basic, right? They Givenchy. God bless you, right? About $850. And I think it's cool to do things like this, because the best part about getting success and freedom and making sure every day's Friday and Saturday is you get to play games with life. And the cool thing about playing games with life, it's cooler when you started from the bottom. That we're here, you start from nothing, you started from less, you started from a situation that 99% of people wouldn't make it out of. And then you can think back to a time where it's like, okay, I have $850 on my face. These are probably some of my cheapest sunglasses. Now I remember a time when I didn't have $850 in my bank account and I couldn't pay my rent and my car was about to get repoed and I was about to be homeless. I remember when I worked at GNC in 2020, the beginning of 2020, before I switched to working at a gym, right before the pandemic started, I was working at GNC. I was getting paid $10.50 an hour plus commission on unhealthy supplements that I was trying to convince people to buy, right? For some money. Breaking my moral standards for some money, because that's what people do. And I remember many of my checks wasn't $850 after taxes. So it's always cool to play games. Like now it's on my face, right? Thank you for all the free game. I appreciate the support. What other questions y'all got? That's just some mindset motivation. I do like little mindset tricks. I need protein. What can I eat besides meat? I did provide the alkaline weight gain protocol. A lot of y'all was asking how to gain weight for the women and the men. That ebook is now, you get it when you sign up for the Holistic Health University. But off the top, quinoa, hemp seeds are 2 of the best plant-based source of protein, because they have all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein. I'm gonna have to sign up. Shout out to you. Thank you for your service, Twalk Dog. Shout out to you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all y'all that support me. Thank you for all y'all that run up to me when I'm out in public. I barely go outside, but now every time I do, at least one person sees me, whether it's at the grocery store, and tells me how I had an impact on their life. And that means that I'm bringing value to the world, and that's all that matters to me. Because I ain't even got the biggest following, so I'm like, yeah, I must really be making an impact if I ain't even got a million followers. And literally every time I go out, no matter what state or city I'm in, somebody recognizes me. Not only recognizes me, and it's like, oh, I think that's that dude, actually want to come up to me and tell me how I impacted their life in a positive manner. That's what matters to me. Results are all that matters. The fancy talking that people do, the big words, the scientific terms, or the lab coats, the stethoscopes, the years they went to school, how big the following is, how much money they got, the marketing skills. None of that matters. All that matters is the results. If I could talk a good game, I can talk slick. Y'all know I can talk quick and ramble off all the good stuff to make it sound good. Y'all know I can dress crazy and yell, pay attention, to get y'all's attention, to get y'all to click it and share it and comment. Somebody comment free game, I can do all that. But if I'm not producing results, none of that matters. Zero of it matters. Doesn't matter. It was all whack and a waste. But everything I do is to make sure I make an impact every single day. Even though I just got finished about 2-mile run on the beach, about 85 degrees and humid here in the Miami area, I ain't feel like going live. I'll be honest with y'all. Y'all see my energy down. I'm like, I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm burned out. I ain't feel like going live. But I'm sitting here, I'm like, I need to bring some value to the world today. So let me get on here and answer some people's questions. It'll take me 30 minutes of my life. That's 30 minutes that could have impacted, even if it's 60 people or 10 people out of the 60 that's in this live, got something valuable from it that they can implement into their life. That means I provided a service today. And as long as you provide a service and do something positive every single day and bring value to the world, and you do the things you know you're supposed to do, it's no way you won't be where you know you want to be and achieve the goals that you want to achieve and get positive things that come to you, because you're spreading positivity. And that's all that matters. Free game. There we go. Literally, as I said, free game. Fredo King 300 commented free game. So shout out to you. Dang, what just happened? Dang, my screen just got crazy dim out of nowhere. And the brightness is all the way up. It just got, dang. Respect, my brother. You've helped me more than you know. I love to hear it. Now I know. What other questions y'all got? Add a moderator to your live. What is that? No. Say what y'all want. If you get disrespectful, you just get blocked. That's all. Block party. What's good for eczema? How can you clear eczema on the scalp? And also, y'all know, normally when I'm outside, I don't have shades on because I want the sun rays to hit my eyes. Of course, I'm not staring directly into the sunlight at its peak, right? Because they say sun is bad for your eyes. Yeah, if you stare into it at this time. But I sun gaze, which is solar gazing, which is staring directly into the sun without blinking with my eyes wide open for 30 minutes at a time. The 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes when the sun rises, 20 to 30 minutes right before it sets. So that last 30 minutes before it sets, once you train your eyes and you get used to it, you can stare directly into it. And I get into a state of hypnosis where it just turns into a black hole, and I'm manifesting my biggest goals. I'm speaking positive affirmations, auto-suggestion, maybe even sometime listening to manifestation frequencies while doing it. And that's how I manifested. But not only manifested, materialize some of my biggest goals. That's one of the techniques. And that also will help decalcify your pineal gland, which will help your brain function at a higher level, which will help you retain information much better. Because if your brain's functioning at a higher level, it can do everything at a higher level than most human beings, which is how you will be able to get out of the rat race of the hamster wheel and become the top 1%, whether it's success, freedom, top 1% of income earners. I've accomplished it all. Everything I said I would do, that I manifested, I materialized, because I had a game plan. I did the right things while everybody else was doing a lot of the wrong things. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. A lot of people message me or post and say they want this and say they want that. You say you want your dream car. You say you want to quit your job. You watch a motivational video and you say, yeah, he's right. I'm going to get out of my job. I'm going to start this business. And then you go watch the Lakers and Warriors game and waste 3 hours of your life watching millionaires dribble the ball as you go back to work the next morning and actually didn't put much time and effort towards your business or your goal. That was 3 hours you could have been researching. You could have been doing a course. You could have been studying an ebook, reading a book. You could have been doing anything with your time, but instead you wasted it, and you'll look back 20, 30 years later and wonder why you're in a situation that you're not that happy with. And sadly, that's 99% of people's existence, unfortunately. But hopefully a lot of y'all to listen to me, at least I'm sparking something in your mind to make you do a little more for you, yourself, your family, your health, your wealth, everything. My favorite person, free game. I love to hear it. I appreciate that. Food delivery to New York. Make sure you pay attention and read. It's nationwide shipping. That includes New York. I believe that's part of the nation, baby. Hopefully you can take a joke. What's good for inflammation in the brain and the body? Stop eating inflammatory foods. High acid forming foods, uric acid from the meat, carbonic acid from the beige food, unhealthy starches, lactic acid from the dairy and the eggs, phytic acid from the unhealthy beans. So you're eating acid every meal of the day. You wonder why you got acid reflux. You wonder why you got acid built up in your body, which creates inflammation, which creates pain. Your body can't produce pain without inflammation. So you got to get rid of the inflammation. But to get rid of the inflammation, you got to get rid of the acids. So you need a detox. Do the 30-day detox, which you get for free when you join the Holistic Health University. It's in the Ultimate Alkaline Bundle, which is $500 worth of programs you get for free when you join the Holistic Health University for $29.99, which equates to $1 per day, which literally means don't buy that dumb t-shirt you was about to order off Amazon. Don't buy that large coffee from Starbucks, whatever they call it. I don't know. What is it? Venti? I don't know. That's a medium. I don't know. That's about $10-15. You get that for you and your son and your daughter or your man. That's $29 right there that you just spent on coffee to remove the minerals from your body, strip your body of healthy minerals. And you could have got a detailed protocol for every single disease and illness, learned how to detox, and learned 10 different streams of income. But hey, you got options. And this is the reason why a lot of people are in the situations that they're in, because they make poor decisions in life, right? Poor decisions in life will lead you to poor wealth, poor mindsets, not happy, low frequency, low vibration, probably around other poor people. And that doesn't even just mean money. Other people with a poor mindset, with a poor amount of motivation, with poor excuses, and poor financially also. Because you surround yourself with people, you say you want something, and then you don't listen to anybody who has those things that you want. Like, yo, so-and-so make this much, and his business is successful, and he reversed his illnesses, and he did this, and did that. I want that life. And then you hit up your homie, hey, yo, you trying to blow some trees? Hey, yo, you trying to hit the club? Hey, yo, you trying to get a 2K tournament in? Hey, boo, you trying to come through and chill? Maybe we can watch a new episode of Power or something? Yo, Tyreek been wildin'. Yeah. Crazy, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. You're the average of the top 5 people you spend the most time with. Facto. Yes, sir. Somebody comment, free game, if you're paying attention. What other questions y'all got? Big facts. We're wasting it worrying about the ones winning. Yeah, there's 2 ways you can go about it. You can worry about the ones winning, wasting your time, watching. What you need to do is you see the ones winning. Now you need to see what they're doing to win, right? It's not wasting your time watching people winning if you're watching them for motivation or to see what they're doing in their business or to see how they're moving or to see the groups they're in or to see what networking events they're going to or to see what ebooks they're selling or what programs they got, because he makes 10 million. Shit, I just want to make 100,000 from my business. Maybe I should at least listen to the person making 10 million, or I want to make $1 million. Maybe I should listen. You see what I'm saying? So there's different ways to go about it, but you're right. Some people just, you're watching people winning and you ain't doing nothing about it. Like I said, you're watching athletes all day. You know every season, you know who's in what bracket and who's coming out the Eastern Conference and AFC North and this and that. Millionaires. You know every rapper when their new album's coming out. Millionaires. You know every this and that. And you ain't did nothing yet. You're just wasting your time watching their interviews and watching their videos and taking no action. Make sure you take action while you're watching the people winning. Game up. What changed your mindset in the beginning to start? Doing that. I talked about this before. It's weird, actually. So sometimes you can stumble across good stuff while you're in the bullshit. I was into the bullshit. I had the World Star Hip Hop app on my phone. I had the YouTube app on my phone. watching nothing but bullshit, watching all the fight compilations of the weeks, watching the twerk compilations of the weeks, watching the fight at Waffle House, watching who Chris Brown beat up last weekend, right? I was doing all that 10 years. I think he was beating people up 10 years ago too. I was doing all that 10 years ago. Somebody asked how I got this mindset to begin with. I was doing all the same dumb stuff. Y'all know, watch my life story. I was eating all the same unhealthy stuff. But let's just focus on mindset. How did I get the winning success mindset? It started, I had a loser mindset. I was doing loser shits, wasting my time doing loser shit. I'm from a small town where nobody really has a high level of success, right? So I was watching World Star and I came across, they started doing like motivation of the week. So between the 100 bullshit videos, something in me decided to click a motivation of the week. I think it was probably, honestly, I'm pretty sure it was Eric Thomas, the guru. The guru said, go into the water and hold your breath. When you want success, when you want to breathe as bad as you want to be successful, then you'll be successful. I'm pretty sure that was probably the first motivation of the week I seen. Probably like 10, 12, something years ago. And then from there, I'm like, yo, this is fire. So every time I seen motivation of the week on World Star, between watching the fight compilations and booty videos, I started watching those and I created a playlist. And I didn't grow up with a father figure. Well, I did, but he wasn't a father. It's weird. He lived in the house, but he never taught me anything. I can't to this day think of one thing positive that he taught me to do as a man. He was a crack addict and much more, beat my mom, all that stuff. Watch my life story on my YouTube channel. So I didn't have no role models, and I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one, So yeah, I started saving a collection of people from these motivational videos. Then I'm like, hold up, let me get on YouTube, this free app, and start searching motivation, inspirational videos, how to make money videos online, all that stuff. And I just made a playlist, and I started listening to that instead of, what the hell was I listening to back then? I don't know, I was listening to like a lot of hardcore, hardcore hip hop as they call it. Or lyricism hip hop, where it's like mainly killed a nigga last week, and then I grabbed the duffel when I sold the crack to the mama, and I pull up and you don't want the drama, nigga, right? So I stopped listening to that. I started listening to, it's easy. You want to be successful? It's easy. How did I get rich in America by the time I was 31? It was easy. I live in America. It's easy. All you gotta do, find an opportunity. It doesn't work, try again. Try again. Doesn't work, try again, right? Start listening to stuff like that. I'm like, oh, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. I'm in a very tough place right now. Everything seems hard, but this person I keep listening to that's a billionaire on YouTube from a cassette tape recording from 1970 is telling me it's easy. So I ain't got no hope in the world right now anyway. So let me listen to him and believe that it's easy. Helicopter brake, helicopter brake. Get that water, get that vibe. So, that's a quick, actually, go watch my life story. It's like 6 parts on YouTube. YouTube.com/Twalk Talk. My name's the same, spelled the same. Let me see, what's that say? I'm looking to get stop using weak words. You know my phrase. I don't believe in if, try, can't, almost, or maybe. I get it done, no excuses, nothing to it but to do it. Punch your finger in the mirror if you blew it. So I stopped saying, I'm gonna try. I'm not about to try, I'm gonna do it. Or dang, it's hard. No, it's not, it's easy. Well, if, ain't no if, when, right? Maybe, ain't no maybe. How? Now. Do it. Go. I got news for you. Whatever situation you're in, there's almost 100% chance, especially if you're watching me, because that means you have a phone. You probably live in America. I know some of y'all don't. But if you got a phone in your hand and no one's attacking you with weaponry right now in another country and stuff like that, then there's about 100% chance that somebody in your same situation with the same upbringing as you figured out a way to get some level of success and some freedom and some peace, right? I don't care if you're a single mom with 5 kids who used to be homeless and got your uncle mess with you, or your dad was a crack kid, or you from a small town, or you got severe anxiety and panic attacks and passing out anytime you go around 5 people, or you're a high school dropout, or they labeled you ADHD, ADD, if you was in LD classes, going to lunch with the 6 people in a single file line, separate from everybody else, or if you grew up around domestic abuse, or maybe some of you, or you grew up around nothing but drugs and pills and guns and people running up, putting guns to your head, robbing your house, or it doesn't matter. There's somebody in your situation that figured it out. Women, men, gay, straight, old, young, US, UK, somebody did it. You know that, right? So what's your excuse? Because them people who've been through that, they don't want to hear your excuse. They're like, yeah, blah, blah. I have $1 million. Yeah, blah, blah. I'm healthy. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I own 10 properties. Yeah, blah, blah. Shut your face, right? If you're easily offended, my page ain't for you. Also, if you're easily offended, you're probably soft. And if you're soft, you ain't going to get too much success in this life. Huh? Somebody comment, free game. Where am I at? I'm in my home on the beach. Miami area, but not Miami area. Down in the area where it's just a bunch of retired white people. Yeah, nah, it's usually not this much seaweed. It was just, I guess, you know, sometimes when there's storms in the tropics, it washes up. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good amount today. It was none like 2 days ago. There's a bunch of seaweed, coconuts, everything today. What other questions y'all got? They don't even let you repost me. You know they shadow banning this information. Shout out to Tampa. I'm not in Tampa. Free game, free game, free game. Yeah, don't get those root canals. There's healthier alternatives. It's going to cost you more. So you can research. Maybe I'll make a video on that. But again, that's another thing. When I made the video about root canals, I didn't suggest something else because there is something else. But most people don't have the money for something else. So why would I waste people's time and suggest it? Because then people would just say, Twalk, that's too expensive. What about the people who don't got money? Right? Anytime y'all say, you never suggest the healthy option, then I suggest the healthy option. Healthy food's too expensive. Who can afford that? I can't afford Whole Foods. I can't afford the farmer's market. Them fruits, organics, too much. So then why'd you ask me to suggest the healthy stuff for you to complain that you ain't got the money for it? Or say root canal, and I'm not talking about you in a specific situation. I'm just saying in general. Say, well, what's the alternative? You didn't give us an alternative for the root canal because the alternative is going to cost you about $5,000 more. So if I do that, you're just going to say, who can afford a $6,000 treatment and insurance doesn't even cover that? So then maybe you should listen to me when I tell you need to figure out how to make some money and get some freedom. Huh? Maybe. We don't want to hear about wealth from you. We only want to hear about health. Okay, well, it's much easier to be healthy when you got some money. Here's what it is. It's much easier to be healthy, get some vitamin D3 from that sun right there when you live right on the beach. It's much easier to go to the grocery store or walk over to Whole Foods right over there and get as much groceries as you want when you ain't got to worry about, damn, is my car going to go through or how much is the bill? You just swipe or tap the shit, right? It's much easier to be healthy to order a bunch of meal prep, alkaline meal prep to your door, or sour salt seamoss juices, right? Or get a sour sop fruit as it is, which is going to cost you about minimum 12 to 20 bucks for one of the fruits when you got some money, right? So this is why I teach you health and finance. Join the Holistic Health and Finance University, healthandfinanceuniversity.com, links in the bio. I teach you 10 different streams of income, and I teach you how to get your wealth right there, 29 bucks. It's never been done before, because when I was broke and struggling and sick and unhealthy and a weak mindset, nobody would dare teach me all the stuff I needed to know for 29 bucks a month, $1 per day. I had to come up with ways and get horrible loans. Again, if you watch my life story, spend over $200,000 just last year alone on different mentors to learn different streams of income or to learn holistic health. Over the last 10 years, spent over probably $300,000. I spent, $170,000 last year alone, pardon me. So I'm like, let me teach these people for $29.99 per month. And the sad part is, most people will join. And then still, people join, and then I check their account once they email. People will email to cancel. Hey, I need to cancel. I can't afford it. You can't afford $29.99 when the $29.99 teaches you how to make 10 different streams of income, so you can easily make 29 bucks back, right? And then I go to their account and they only completed 5% of the modules. And I say, okay, my customer service team says, okay, in order to cancel, send us your Telegram group name from the private Telegram group and private Facebook group. 95% of those people who email to cancel say, I never joined those. I never joined the Telegram Facebook group. What are you talking about? So that means you never even watched the tutorial in all red bold caps that says you need to join those to get your free ebooks, your free detox ebook, to get the free weight gain ebook, to get the financial ebooks, to get the links to the live calls that are weekly, the live yoga classes with the high-level yoga instructor weekly, the live workout classes with a high-level personal trainer weekly. That means you never got any of that. But you need to cancel it because you can't afford it. You didn't even make an effort. You just felt good and motivated one day. Said, I'm going to do something, right? This is what people do. And again, this affects me none. I'm good. But I have to call people out, right? You get motivated. January 1st comes. You say, I'm going to do something. I told my wife I'm going to do something. I told my man I'm going to do something. I told my dad I'm going to do something. So you do it. You sign up for the gym membership to make everybody feel like you did something, or to make yourself feel good like you did something. And you never go to the gym, or you give up by February. You know, most people give up on their New Year's resolution by February 15th. That's a statistic. I believe it's 95% of people give up on their New Year's resolution by February 15th. So that means you tried for a month. You mean you've been making yourself sick for 20 years and gave yourself cancer, diabetes, heart disease, cholesterol, 50% body fat for 20, 30 years, and you tried for a month and you done quit? You mean to tell me you still broke, you still work your job, you still ain't got no freedom, you still ain't got no success, and I go to your account and you ain't go through none of the financial modules yet? But you posting on your page how you posting Bruno Mars, I want to be a billionaire so fucking bad. No, you don't. Shut your mouth. No, you don't. If you're easily offended, my page ain't for you. But if you're ready to make something happen, make something shake, get some money, get some help, get a better mindset, stop being soft, you came to the right place. Let me get a sip of my soursop seamoss juice before I start talking too much. I know some of y'all's unfollowing me as we speak. It's okay. I want to be on the cover of Forbes magazine, standing next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, what you see, I see my name in shining lights. Yeah, a different city every night. You know the funny thing is, people be getting offended when I speak the truth. I think it's hilarious. That just means less competition for me, more people to lap. Any of y'all in here that ain't soft, that means y'all got a more sturdy, that means y'all more sturdy. You got a more sturdy mindset, body. You're taking in more knowledge on health. You can laugh a little more because you're not easily offended, and you're gonna take over the world. I see all the crying emojis because y'all know I'm keeping it real. The detailed protocol for thyroid issues is in the Holistic Health University also. Hyperthyroidism. Let me see. That was me. Then I was like, oh my God, yes, y'all. The first video is essential must watch. Almost made a dumbass poverty consciousness mistake. Stick with the university. It's more than worth it. Thank you for keeping it real. You're like, hey, how do I get the free detox bundle? I can't get the videos to play. I copy and paste. I have my team copy and paste the same thing. Did you watch the video that said in all caps, all red, big font, that said must watch mandatory tutorial on the page as soon as you made your payment before you could even create your account? Like, oh, shit. No. Can you send me that video again? Huh? Pay attention. I don't yell pay attention in every video, in every live, all day, every day, for no reason. It's sad and sickening how many people don't pay attention. Like, it's wild. But again, that's the way the world wants you to be. That's the way that, you see, we lost some people in here. It was 60, now it's 29. We got some soft people out of here. The world wants you to not pay attention. That's why they make these apps, these reels, these 60-second, 30-second content, because they want your attention span to be very short. Because the shorter we can make people's attention span, the less likely they are to lock into a course, to lock into a book, to read an ebook, to learn a skill set, to get them out of our trap, out of our maze, out of our hamster wheel, and out of the rat race. So let's do everything we can to shorten their attention span, because if they ever learn how to lengthen their attention span, and they ever learn how to get their brain functioning at a high level and eat healthy and get their hippocampus, which is responsible for memory, to actually work, we're in trouble, and they're gonna escape our system, and we're gonna make less trillions. We still gonna make some billions, but we gonna make less trillions. Matter of fact, we still gonna make some trillions, but we gonna make less trillions, and we greedy, we need it all. Somebody comment, free game. Sturdy. Means you got too much bacteria in your system. I don't recommend black seed oil. It's been compromised. I did a video on that. I did a whole album on that also. If you want your questions answered, if I missed any, remember, when you join the university, you get access to the private Telegram, private Facebook group where you can ask me or my group specialist questions 24/7. They're always answered within 24 hours. If my group specialist doesn't know the answer, she DMs me your question specifically, and I can make sure that she has a thorough understanding and answer. But I've trained her up and mentored her so good now she knows almost 95% of y'all's questions, and I still go through and proofread everything, and I still jump in and answer some questions myself also. But it is a lot of people now, so I make sure that she's trained up. I'm working on training someone else up possibly also, but right now she's doing a good job handling it. But yeah, any questions she responds to, no, she responds to it by getting mentored by me, and in many cases she's private messaging me in our private Telegram chat your questions to make sure I'm looking it over to make sure it's answered thoroughly and correctly. So yeah, you can ask those questions, always get answered in the Telegram group. What's your thoughts on organic bananas? It don't matter if it's organic or not. If it's a Cavendish, the regular standard banana that you see everywhere, it's unhealthy. Only consume burro bananas and baby bananas. Free game, free game, free game. Free game. Man, there's a lot of free game comments. Let me see. Yeah, Asian markets, sometimes the Spanish markets. Yeah, that's your most likely place to find them. But yeah, I think that's enough. I answered a lot of questions. We did a lot of mindset motivational talk. Again, all my live replays are uploaded to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Twalk the Hawk, spelled exactly the same, or just type Twalk the Hawk, spelled exactly the same, in the search bar on YouTube. It'll pop up. I think my YouTube channel has over like 600 plus videos, and you'll see it has, I believe, like 31,000 subscribers. My live replays, other videos are on there. All that stuff, my life stories on there. You can go to the playlist and see my life story part 1 through 6. Everything you need to know, some motivation, some mindset. Pumpkin seeds can be beneficial for parasites. Yeah, I never recommend medication, so I'm not a medical doctor though, so I never tell people stop taking your medication. It's up to you. I never recommend medication. Your issue is anxiety. I never did anxiety medication. If I personally was dealing with anxiety and panic attacks, and I did get to the point where I was taking medication, but I knew there was an alternative, and somebody had herbs that helped with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, whatever, I personally would stop that medication and use the herbs instead. Make sure to cleanse my colon with the 30-day detox, because you need to get the colon cleansed. Most people with mental health issues, it starts in the colon. Even people in the straight jackets and insane asylums, the first step for them, the people you see talking to themselves on the side of the street, the first step for them would be to cleanse the gut out, the colon, right? So that's what I would do. Yeah, testimonials on everything in my highlights tab on my profile. I have thousands, so you have to scroll through. Let me see. Right there on my profile, you'll see all them tabs. You got to scroll through and tap them. There's 100 or 150 in each one of them because I run out of space because I post brand new testimonials every single day for 3 years and 5 months straight. So there's testimonials for everything. Alopecia, cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, whatever. I have so many testimonials on my phone. For me to pull up a specific one right now, you'd be waiting a while because I don't know where it's at in my phone. I have so many testimonial folders. So they're all there. So you got to take your time if you want some motivation and look through those. If you need to verify that I actually have testimonials, there they are. The names are in them. I'll leave the names in them. The before and afters. On the video testimonials now, you see I edit the screenshot from the message thread where they sent me the video. I leave the name in it. I circle the document from the doctors in it. Everything I can do so you can verify that these are real people just like you who just believed in my weird, crazy ass teachings on Instagram and decided to invest $29.99 into my information and change their life. Yeah, you can click that link right there. It says Linktree, and then that'll take you to right here. Boom. And that's where you get the university. This right here is where you get the herbs, the seamoss, the meal prep, the alkaline meal prep, the seamoss juices like the one that I'm drinking right now. This is the sour sop seamoss juice. You can see the link to my YouTube channel there at the bottom. You can see the link to all the playlist of all my most recent interviews, all that stuff. If you got swollen gums, mouth issues, cavities, gingivitis, something that's really good for that is clove tea. Clove is great. It actually kind of gives like a numbing sensation. Also, you can do the electric daisy. It's called the electric daisy. It's a plant. You chew on it. It'll help with cavity pain, with gum pain, all those things. Definitely oil pulling, which is taking a big tablespoon of coconut oil in your mouth, swishing it around for like 20 minutes and really it's antibacterial, antiviral, so it's gonna help pull that infection out, things like that. So those are 3 techniques right there off the top. Somebody comment, free game. I think we're gonna end it on that. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all know my phrase, do what you gotta do what you gotta do, because it's that simple. I don't believe in if, try, can't, almost, or maybe. I get it done, no excuses, nothing to it but to do it. Point your finger in the mirror if you blew it. Take accountability. Y'all know I'm on a holistic mission of self-healing, and I can't deny, won't even lie, it's the best feeling. Self-healing is the best feeling, right? You wouldn't know because you don't know why you ain't feeling right. It's probably because your acidity's on infinity, pH lower than Cinco, but they ain't feeling me. I'm not going to slow it up. Trade acidic junk for alkaline food and watch your pH levels going up. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. You don't need prescription pills. You need some herbs and some sunlight. With a plant-based diet, yeah, you should try it. Twalk have you feeling brand new. You can't deny it. You ever heard of sarsaparilla, burdock, seamoss, fuel? My top pick from the herb shop. Bladderwrack, yellow dot with some stinging nettle. Come on, it's time to detox from all the heavy metals. Let's start treating your body like a temple. The holistic God. Do what you got to do. It's simple. And you know the coconut water, if it ain't pink, don't drink. You know when you're grocery shopping, you got to get freaky, hit it from the back, smack that thing, turn it over, arch the back, put your face in it, and look at the nutrition label. And you know if the coconuts ain't got the stem, the real ones, they ain't them. And you know if the fruit ain't got the seeds, you don't need. And you know if the watermelon ain't got the black seeds, you don't need. And you know with the herbs, if it's bitter, it's better. Peace out.